Within the Surveillance Insight for Financial Services platform, there are two main silos of data: structured trade data and unstructured e-com or electronic communication data. The structured analysis is contained under the Trade Analysis module and allows us to review anomalies that were detected from the structured trade data alone. Here, we can see 12 anomaly alerts. Let's click on this alert to explore the data further. For each particular violation type, we can see the structured alerts that the system has detected for that particular scenario. Here, we're reviewing structured alerts that were identified for the pump and dump scenario. Hovering over each bar, we can see the number of pump or dump alerts that were issued on that given day. Let's click on an individual date and explore the data further. Clicking on the date queries the securities that had anomaly alerts issued for that day. Here, it looks as though the securities ABC and TAM have high anomaly scores for potential pumping of the stock. Scrolling to the bottom, we can see top anomalous trades for that given day. Here, we see outliers for trades that received particularly high anomaly scores compared to the others in the system. It looks as though the users Thomas Ramos and Angel Mason have high anomaly scores for trades placed on ABC and TAM. Similarly, Martin Lee has a high anomaly score for a trade placed on ABC. Hovering over the anomaly scores, we see the details of the orders that were executed. Clicking on an individual order, we can actually load a time series graph of where that trade was submitted in the security's intraday activity. Here, we can see Martin Lee's trade relative to other users on that day. It looks as though both Martin Lee and Thomas Ramos placed their trades just prior to the run-up in the security's valuation. Our other users placed their trades after the rapid increase in the security's valuation. This helps explain why the users received particularly high anomaly scores relative to their peers. Clicking on the Details button of any individual security, we can load price data and historical information in a separate view. Let's do this for the security TAM. Here, we can see the price data for the security TAM. It looks as though the price fluctuations do in fact corroborate the potential of a pump and then dump. Underneath the price chart, we can see the system's identification of pump and dump sequences in the historical price changes. Using this graphical interface, we can actually query trades that were placed on the security and review them in chronological order just by clicking on an individual date. Let's click on the day July 8th and see what trades the system queries. Scrolling to the bottom, we can see additional information for this given day. We can see the intraday price activity, as well as the buy and sell cycle orders that were placed by users in our system. Here, it looks as though on July 8th, two users, Martin Lee and Angel Mason, placed large buy orders on the security TAM. Those same users then increased those positions on July 9th and then exited those positions on July 13th, booking a substantial profit. As you can see, This interface can allow the compliance officer to easily query and review structured trade data in an easy-to-understand interface that helps convey chronological sequences and order. This interface can be accessed from the Anomaly Alerts page or by simply querying a stock name and hitting the search key.